Welcome everybody, my name is StoneMountain64. Today we're going to be taking a look at an in-depth review, kind of walkthrough. I'll show you all the different routes, all the different ways you can go. Here on Downhill, this is part of the new Revolution Map Pack DLC, came out today, January 29th. I'm going to be showing you guys, walking you through all the different locations here on the map, and then at the very end I'm going to have some gameplay, some TDM footage, so you can take a look at that, enjoy that. In the description below, I have links to all the other maps. I'm going to be doing this for all of them, as well as I have the Peacekeeper down there, so if you want to check any of that information out, go ahead, do that. Don't forget to subscribe down there as well. Today, Downhill though, I love doing this because I think that it's really important to actually go through in a custom game, things like that, to actually check the maps out before you get into it. You could be super comfortable just watching this video a few times, so maybe favorite it, and it lets you see the DLC before you actually download or buy it. Let's jump down to the map and I'll walk you through it. Alrighty guys, starting the walkthrough here on Downhill. I'm going to be showing you A-Dom side first. So this is the left side of the map, as you can see on the radar there, the little mini-map. We're going to be starting it out over here, and the first thing I want to show you is this house. There's a few different ways that you can enter it. One is this back route here. Got a nice little wood stack blocking you there. Might be able to be a call out. And then this other entryway over by the kind of lift side. Second floor as well to this room, not too much to it, but it's got a nice balcony that overlooks A right there. Gotta watch out for this right side though. You can also climb up the very front of this. That'll take you right on up into this room, so you gotta be careful of that. Those are the three different entryways, at least the main ones right there. Over here on the right side, there's a very far right flank route, so you gotta watch out for people coming around here. They might be going back into the building, maybe get a nice flank route on you there, so be careful of that. You can also come up right here, get a nice head glitch, get some shots out there, or take you over towards B. This is the main route up from B. You can take that. On the very far right, you can come over this way. I'll show you more of that in a minute here, but you can also come into this room. That gives you a huge vantage point on B. There's a lot of line of sights. We're going to see a lot of assault rifles and snipers. More on that later at the gameplay portion, though. As you see, this is over on the bottom of the map, the few different routes that you can take over towards A. You can see it right when you come around here. This is another head glitch right here, so you got to be careful of that. This is rock, so you can't shoot through that as well. But as you see, right from the bottom here, you can take that route, come around, come up here, or you can go all the way around for a very far back flank route. This is the house with the three entryways there. And then I'm going to show you the left side, or the top of the map route over towards A. I'll show you the actual inside there in a second. You can come over on the right side or come right up here. That takes you almost right on top of the flag. Pretty interesting, but those are the two main routes. You can come over here as well, kind of get a head glitch if somebody's coming out of the building there. Come in, gotta watch for this though. You can go straight into here without barely being seen, so that is pretty deadly flank route as well. Second part I want to show you guys here is the B-Dom. This is just the very middle of the map, as you can see here. Take a look at the radar or the mini-map over on the right. As you can see, we got the B-Dom, a few lifts going over here. You can jump up there or here. Got to be careful not to get hit though. As you can see, we have a few capturing spots. One of them you can get right down here. It's going to be very popular, I'm 100% sure. And then over here, you can get the same exact spot. You can jump up here, but it doesn't really help you too much. You got to be kind of out here, and you will be exposed a little bit. Your right shoulder will be. As you can see, this was the A-Dom side window I just showed you over here. That'll take you up over in that bottom route, or you can come straight up the main street. That'll take you over to A-Dom. As you can see, that's that bottom route. Oh, nothing really over on the right. That door is closed. You can climb up here, overtake the kind of lift way, but that's pretty much it for that side over on A. B, over here, taking a look towards C. There's one route you can take here. This is gotta watch for the stairs. I'll show you the C side fully in a second here, but you can see there's one route, huge rock in the middle here. There's possible head glitch or barrier there, and then there's this side window, which I'll give you another full look through of, but you gotta watch out for that window. As you can see, that there's so many vantage points here, as well as all pretty much Treyarch maps. They love to have B just extremely exposed. All these different ways that you can take. Like I said, you can come, or showed you a little bit, you can come back here. Gives you a little bit of cover, a little bit of protection, but it is definitely an open middle point, not somewhere you're going to want to be if you're on a kill streak. Nice rock you can hide behind here, as well as that one there. Pretty open middle though. We're over at C domination side now, going ahead showing you the mini-map. Over on that right side, you can see this is kind of the main spawn area over on the right. We got the C flag actually located here, give you a feel for it. This is the main building. I'll show you the bottom right here. I'm going to show you this bottom side as well as this main sort of ski location day skis. I'll show you inside here first. There's 3 different routes you can come in. There's this door, as well as that window. There's one little nook you should watch out for here. Kind of the only real hiding place, though, inside of this building. This is the main window. I should have showed you this before, but you can actually take a look at their sniping window. They're the blue one. This one's the red one. As you can see, you can climb in real easy right there. It gives you a great vantage point at B. B is super exposed on this map as well as all the other ones, as I mentioned before. But like I said, I'm going to show you this bottom side first. Now, there's only 2 different entryways. This one right here, there's this bottleneck, and then you can go left or right here. Coming around, as you can see, left or right. And then there's this red pillar here, part of this actual lift. Now, as you saw from the A side, there's 2 different ways. There's this tree log, or there's this side route. This is kind of the very middle at the bottom here. And you can actually climb up this. So that's kind of a quick note, but it's kind of got to be careful. C is going to have the advantage here when you're coming around this corner. There is that rock. You can head glitch on that, so that's kind of a tip for you. But let's go ahead back over. I'll show you the other side of C now, running back through. As you saw, we came through this building here. You can actually go on the very outside, kind of a different type of flank route. As you see, we're at the very bottom of the map here. Super open, though. You can come all the way around this little blue dome here. Here's C dom. This is where we spawn back here. Now, this is the other side, showing you the very outside. There's a stage here. You can get nice range on C. This is kind of similar to that house that was over at A. If you remember that right here, you have a nice vantage point. This is definitely, you could shoot right through it, though, so you got to be careful about that. Don't want to get too cocky back here. But you can come all the way around. As you see, there's kind of this jump here that they covered off with this green thing. The fun bag, you can run in between the jump and the fun bag here. Quick route, so there's a lot of different ways, a lot of different routes you can take on this one. Coming way back over on the right, though, there's a yellow lift that you can come all the way back here. Lots of color on this map, very interesting. But coming all the way around here, you can get a nice flank. I'll show you this inside this lift room next. But as you see, here's those stairs coming from B. This is the very main route, though. So I'll take you all the way back. As you can see, C is definitely a lot more open, a lot more routes that you can take. So you got that, you got the very far left, the bottom of the map, and then over here we showed you the top side of the map over in the back of the fun bag. Now this is the main route that'll take you to B. You can kind of get a head glitch behind this rock here. You got to watch for that head glitch from there, though, in case they got you trapped at A and B. You can come left or right of this actual building here. If you go left, as you see, you can take a nice vantage point on B. This is where that red sniping window was. Give you a nice feel for it here. Or you can come over to the right. This will take you over towards B and over towards this far right lane over back here. And now I'll actually get into the lift. The final part of this map that you haven't seen yet is the very top. As you can see here, I'm actually looking at B-Dom over on that map. This part of the map is the most straightforward, though. Take a look. So we're actually in this nice little vantage point. If you come into this main room right in the middle of everything, this will take you up a little stairs, and you can get a super nice point on B. You can take a look at the blue window as well as the red window. This is over the C-Dom one, A-Dom, and those are kind of the main points you can look through this window at. Taking a look, though, these actually stop, and if you get in front of them, it'll actually kill you. I'll do that at the end. I'll show you guys that. But if you stand in front of them, even though they move 1 mile an hour, they'll kill you. It'll stop right here, though, so if you do, get scared, it'll stop for a second there when it does get to that point. I'll show you guys this A-Dom side first, though. As you can see, there's no other routes besides this door that you can go through. A little bit of room in here. Somebody might be in the corner. Watch out for that. But you come out here, you can go through this point, or go to the right or the middle. So if you come out through the left, as you see, that's the A-Dom. You might be able to get a glitch here on A if you're taking a look at that nice vantage point. Coming over, though, you can see this will take you straight up to A that I showed you at the very beginning of this, and that's kind of the route there. A little bit of blockage here, so you might be able to shoot through that, especially if you're on the other side. So watch out when you're running through here. You can come over here, get a head glitch on this rock, going straight through the middle, or you can come around to the right side. As you can see, a few different ways you can go. You can also come all the way around this snowboard rack. And there you go. This is the over on A Dom side from the lifts over at the top of the map. Now, if you take a look, I came in through here originally, right? This is where we started out at, and no other routes in this actual room. But if you come out over here, you can come all the way on the outside flank route. This is the very top of the map, and you actually can climb on that, but you gotta watch out for this freaking lift, because I actually tried jumping out here and the lift killed me. I think you can, yes, you can come all the way over there. Uh-oh. Now I'm trapped though. Ah! All right, there we go. Anyways, so that's pretty much this area. There's also one back over here. This will take you over towards C-Dom in a very outside route. As you saw here, we're over now at the fun bag for the very, very outside. A lot of flank routes, a lot of different ways you can go on this map. We're now coming in on the other side though. Let me show you from the middle. The arrows also show which way that the lifts are going to be going. And they stay constant. There's tons of arrows. But now we're over on the other side. Same thing. One way you can go through here. As you see, there's only one way to the right. You gotta watch out for this. There's two ways, right? So you can go over here to the very far side. This is where we saw that very outside flank route. Or you can come over here. This is the main route from C to B, the main kind of corridor. Now, gotta watch out because there's a place right here where people are going to camp. Absolutely sure. You're probably just going to be coming around and they'll take you out. So check that corner there. There's another one here you can go into if you do want to be careful for people there. But that is kind of this lift side. That's pretty much it for the lifts though. I'll show you right over here at B-Dom. You can actually climb up right from B, so you got to watch out for this also. So if you're capping B, just cap it or something, you can climb up here. You might want to climb on the right side, but you'll have to wait. Or you can come up this side. Just got to make sure you time it right with this lift. Like I said, it'll stop right there as you see. But you can climb up either side there. You can't climb up this main part, but you can climb up on the sides. And as you can see, even how slow that thing moves, it kills you, man. So that's pretty much an overview of this. I'll show you some gameplay here, and I'll come back in a second. At the end of the video here, I have some TDM gameplay using the Peacekeeper, and I'll talk about kind of my overall thoughts on the map, best guns, those type of things. So first off, the Peacekeeper I used on this, I was trying it out, really just working on leveling it up, and what I noticed was that there was a lot of kind of medium range engagements, and there was a few short range, especially in this lift type area, but most of them seemed to be needing, I probably would have preferred an assault rifle. So I think assault rifles, probably select fire FAL, would be super powerful on this map, just because there's a lot of really long range engagements. That's where I noticed myself dying, especially in this middle portion here. When you run out here, there's so many different ways that you can come to the middle, and also so many just ADS places that you can be at, vantage points that you can look through just to look at that middle part of the map, so you probably want to stay out of there. Like I was saying, though, you can use assault rifles. Definitely going to see a lot of snipers on this map, and you know that's going to drive some people away from it. You know, just like Hijacked, a lot of people use shotguns, drives people away from that map. Cargo, a lot of people use snipers. This one's going to be pretty similar. A lot of people are probably going to be on here trick-shotting, quick-scoping, doing whatever they do, and it's definitely a nice long-range map, so I think those guys will be happy with it. If you're like assault rifles a lot, definitely going to like this map. Lots of large places you can go, lots of long alleyways and corridors, lanes that you can take, a lot going on, so it's going to be take a little while to learn it. Watching this a few times can really help you know where everything is, and once you have the map knowledge down, it's going to help your game. Trust me, that is one of the most important things. Once you know all the maps, once you know all the routes, where people like to go. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. You might be able to watch it a few times. I have links to all the other videos for all the other maps, as well as the Peacekeeper, in the description down below, as well as annotated on screen. That's it for me today. This is StoneMountain64 signing out. See you guys next video.